Hello everyone. This is Kalpana from DataMites. For a warm welcome to you all. So today we have Surabhi Kumar with us to talk about her learning journey. Hey, hi Surabhi.
Hi,
So
hi
you can.
Kalpana. Good morning.
Good morning. So you can turn on your camera if you're comfortable.
Okay, okay. Yeah, can you see me?
Yes, yes, yeah. So how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. So we are really happy to have you here.
hmm
So I just went through your LinkedIn profile. So, coming from IT background, how do you find this course? Like you have done course in data mites, right? If I'm not
Yes.
wrong, you have done a data science course, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So, when that was, and how was your learning journey? Can you just brief about the course and the projects that you have done?
Yeah, definitely. Firstly, thank you for having me, and thank you for arranging this Zoom meeting where I can where I can talk about my experiences. It will definitely help a lot to the aspiring data scientists or data analysts and so
Yes.
on. So coming to the DataMites, I joined them in the year of 2020, and after that, I continued working with Rubik's for a couple of years. During that time, I was undertaking data science course from them. And Ashok Veda was one of the trainer during that
Okay.
time. And I would say data mines would definitely played a pivotal role in shaping my journey throughout. Especially in data analytics by providing comprehensive training across various modules, and their program definitely aided my development and my interest. I do come from the technical background, as you said. I do have a bachelor's in information science and my master's in business analytics, which I recently graduated.
Oh,
So, if I want to talk about the data mines training, they did have a very structured learning path. They offered a well-structured curriculum that covered essential topics ranging from the foundational concepts to advanced techniques and data analytics, especially. And the structure definitely helped me to approach, and that definitely ensured that I gained very much technical skills that were required in the data science field, and they were even given hands-on projects for us to work on. One of the most valuable aspects for any training was is to definitely emphasize on the hands-on learning throughout the real world through the real world projects. So data might definitely help me in that. These projects not only reinforce the concepts of data science within me, but also provided the practical experience in solving the data related challenges. And I was even given the expert guidance. The trainers and the instructors of DataMites were definitely highly knowledgeable and highly skilled and experienced professionals who were training us in the field of data science and data analytics. Their guidance and mentorship definitely helped me to navigate complex topics, clarify the doubts that we have then and there, and to gain insights from their industry expertise and so on. They did definitely have the comprehensive model. It was really old, like it was really long back, so I don't actually remember, but I do have a clear memory of what were the topics back then. We were given extensive training on statistical analysis using SAS, big data technologies, and machine learning algorithms, which included decision trees, k-means, and many other algorithms of machine learning and data visualization tools like Tableau, Power BI, and agile methodology for project management. And we were given hands-on experience and training on Python and SQL, and we were made sure that we were experienced in many libraries like NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib, and so on, which are essential part of the data science. And we were also given data engineering concepts training, like ETL processes and data pipeline managing and so on. And in the timely manner, they did have a very practical assignments as well. This training program included practical assessments and assignments and case studies that definitely challenges throughout the journey and help me to apply the knowledge to the real world scenarios. These assignments definitely help me to develop the critical thinking and help me in problem solving abilities that were essential for the career in data science or data analytics. And they definitely helped me in the interview preparation process as well. So I can say overall, DataMites equipped me with the technical skills, practical experience, and confidence, I can say, which definitely helped me succeed in this particular field.
Okay, thank you so much. That was a elaborate, like detailed
Yeah.
process we have explained. So we are happy that this helped you a lot. So wanted to know, like, did you follow any study pattern or any kind of like, well, in your learning journey, like you must have a schedule, proper schedule to because you must have studied various modules, various subjects. So how did you allot time for each and every module? Because everything is important here, right?
Yes,
So,
correct.
which did you find difficult, and how was your study pattern?
Definitely in this when I joined DataMites, it was the initial time when I gained passion in the field of data science or data analysis and working with huge data sets and so on. It definitely, it was kind of confusing for me from where to start and how to start and how to approach the things. But the course definitely helped me in structuring my learning. They help me in which to prioritize first and which to you know uh, learn first and then proceed with the other technical skills. So one of the toughest part was definitely you know mastering the Python coding, but eventually I evolved in it, I can say, and SQL is also very essential in this particular field. So these two concepts were kind of difficult, but I ended up learning it very well, and now here I am with a couple of years working the same field, and my undergrad was also in information science that definitely helped me in growing in this field, I can say. And also after my master's in UT Dallas, I could say that I'm in a place where I can confidently say that yes, I am pretty much well equipped with the technical skills that data science or data analysts are required.
Okay. So how was the interview process? Like, how many interviews have you given? You have recently got an offer, if I'm not wrong, right? So, can you just tell me about how you prepared for interviews and how many interviews did you give? So, what basically they were asking?
Yes, so in this particular job market, it is very difficult to get a interview. So if we get an interview, maybe we will think that, okay, this might be the last interview that I'm getting. I have to make sure that I crack it. Um, so I did get one or two major company interviews, and I did get one startup interview as well here in US. I my preparation, I could say, I would mainly focus on researching about, companies that I'm giving interviews for. So before applying or after getting an interview call, going through their innovation pages and going through their competitors and the services and the products that they offer will definitely help you in cracking the interview. And self-assessment, I definitely took time to assess my own skills and experiences and achievements relevant to the particular position that I was applying. And this helped me to identify the strengths and weaknesses and prepare the answers to common interview questions. And definitely, their practice will definitely help anyone. And giving mock interviews with any of your colleagues and friends, or for say DataMites team as well, they definitely help you in cracking cracking the mock interviews and reviewing the resume and understanding, your previous skills, and definitely brushing your technical concepts. I dedicated time to review the conceptual tools and technological tools that were relevant to the job. And I even reviewed my coursework and my projects and various online sources to refresh my knowledge, to stay very up to date to the industry trends, and preparing to the mostly asked interview questions, mainly the behavioral questions do definitely play an important role in the interview process. And lastly, the confidence building, which I can say, it is very much important. I know the technical skills and the behavioral questions are greatly important, but just to make sure that you answer what you know is a vital part. So building your confidence, and trying to approach the answer in a systematic or in a sequential way is very important, I can say.
Okay, so of course, as you said, like you have done a very well preparation for interviews, right? So
Yeah,
of course, as you told, subject knowledge alone is not enough. Attitude is also one of the important things that the company look for, right?
yeah,
So if we have the right attitude, then more probably even if we are not very technically, good, they still take us. Like if we show that learning attitude, yeah.
yeah. I mainly focused on building the confidence in myself, in my abilities, and I reminded myself the part of successes and the positive feedbacks that I received previously. That will definitely boost our confidence before any interviews, and making sure that we are self-assured during interviews is
Yes.
also very important.
Yes. So Manoj wants to know in which location you did course in DataMites.
I did it in Bengaluru.
Bangalore. Okay. Right.
Yes.
So, what technical skills do you believe are very important? If I'm not wrong, you have got an offer for data analyst, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So, according to you, like what all skills do you think it's important for a data analyst?
As I said, for a data analyst, having extensive knowledge in Python and SQL is definitely very much important. And if I want to talk about the data analyst role that I got offer, they were looking for someone who has knowledge in big data technologies as well, such as Hadoop, Apache, Spark, and Hive. I think these technologies are basic for any data related field, for say data analysts or data engineering or data science, anything. And having hands-on experience in machine learning was definitely add on during my interviews. I made sure that I was very much and I was well versed in various machine learning algorithms like k-nearest, NLP concepts, and predictive modeling and pattern recognition tables, and so on. And lastly, the data visualization tools, the Power BI, Tableau, and business intelligence tools like Alteryx and so on will definitely help you a lot in this particular field as a data analyst.
Okay, so you have done certification on Power BI and Alteryx, right? So was that based on your interest you explored, or after understanding the demand or the opportunities, then you did the course?
So my journey in this data analytics field has started ever since my undergrad. I was pretty much sure that I am going in the field of data analysis because I was loving working with huge data sets and deriving insights from them and applying predictive models and trying to understand what the data was telling and deriving the KPIs. So any certification that I did throughout my journey and also doing my master's was definitely out of my own personal interest. I wanted to personally grow in this field, and there is no way that you can stop learning in this field, in this field or in the data science field. So there should definitely be a continuous learning, and there will be different tools every day coming emerging. So I was very well versed in Tableau, but then Power BI came in middle maybe in 2020 or maybe during that time. So I was like, I should definitely go ahead and learn what it is and try to understand how that tool works. So out of my own interest, I started doing the certifications.
Okay, that's good. So, Manoj has put a question here. Trainers has trained you, or you have prepared for self-learning in topics. As just now Surabhi told, I would always say that there should be a continuous learning process. We cannot, because many people would ask me like, if I complete this course, will I get a job? So of course, without putting any effort, like exploring new technology, so we need to keep ourselves updated. So many advanced technologies would come, so we need to keep learning new things, and we need to brush up whatever we have learned. We need to know how to apply that. So I don't think that wherever we join in, whichever institute we do course, we just don't get job just by completing any courses here, right? So there should be a continuous learning process. Um, Manoj. So Vikas is asking, what are the things we have to do during data analytics preparation? So
Uh,
would you like to answer this, Surabhi?
Yes, definitely. As I said before, we have to have make sure that we have a very structured learning path. I think DataMites definitely offered me that, and the curriculum that was framed by them was definitely ranging from the foundational to advanced concepts, and they did definitely help me in having the hands-on projects. Doing the hands-on projects out of your own interest will also boost your resume and your skills. Importantly, in the interviews they might not ask you to propose your project or just show what you did. They might not ask you, they just want you to know, they just want you like whether you are skilled in this particular tool or not. So for that, you have to have a project in hand. You should have worked with it, and you should have gotten a successful result out of it. Only then you can crack the interviews. Getting the interview calls from immediately after a particular training or particular certificate is that I can say that is not that is not practical. Getting interview calls will definitely it is mainly because of how you approach in your job applications, and how your resume is, and how your technical skills are put out in the resume are definitely the important factors. So after getting a call and making sure that you tell them that you have a skill, and explaining the questions that they ask will definitely help you crack the interviews. And the having the continuous expert guidance along this journey is very important. I think the instructors of the DataMites are definitely knowledgeable to help you in help you in the entire process, and their experiences and the values that they have gained from navigating the complex topics of data analytics and data science will definitely help you in clarifying the doubts and gaining insights from their industry experience.
Yes. Okay. So what was the challenge that you faced? Any specific challenges that you wanted to discuss about, like during the learning process or during the interview preparation and all, which you would like to share with us?
Yeah, definitely. Working with the projects was definitely a difficult part, and to begin with, what tool I have to use for, say, if you are building a database of a for a hotel or for a airline booking system or so on, if you are planning to complete that project, you'll face a lot of difficulties in gathering the data and which tool to use. Should I use my SQL Server, or what should I use? Maybe figuring out the tools and figuring out how to use them was definitely a difficult process. But I can say uh, I didn't find much of a difficulty in completing the projects. I was very much interested and very much drawn to the results. Like, I was very much curious. Okay, I'm building the broadband system project in SQL. So, what are the results that I'm gonna get? I was very much interested, and every day I used to, in full of excitement and enthusiasm, I used to wake up and continue the project and try various ways, and ask the experts and seek YouTube guidance and so on. You'll definitely learn through this journey.
Okay. Yeah. So Vikash wants to know, like, what are the tools we have to cover during data analytics preparation? I think Vikash Surabhi had already answered that, but he also wants to know, is there any particular website or particular project that you are recommending, and how you prepare yourself during this preparation?
I think having a practical experience is invaluable. So make use of the platforms like Kaggle, GitHub, and various learning platforms like Udemy, Coursera are definitely offering amazing courses in data analytics field. And for say Kaggle, you can get multiple number of projects. Just working on those projects and understanding the coding in Python and SQL will definitely help you in gaining knowledge on how exactly the real world or the company projects would be. And even GitHub is definitely your amazing source. So and DataMites will definitely likely provide you with the hands-on projects and leveraging those experiences to showcase your skills and problem solving abilities, I can say.
Yeah. Manoj wants to know what is your package.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm bound to not tell my package.
Yes,
I'm sorry for that.
that's fine, no problem. Absolutely fine. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I think we have answered all the questions. So, is there anything that you wanted to ask, Surabhi? You can go ahead and put your question in Q&A.
Um, Well, I can only, there is no particular question from my side, but I would definitely take a time and, give few suggestions to my fellow people who are here in this meeting. Definitely master the fundamentals. I know it is very tempting to dive straight into the complex algorithms and tools to make sure that you have a solid understanding of the foundational concepts of mathematics, statistics, and programming, and so on. These are definitely a building blocks in data analytics field, which will help you in growing and having the hands-on practice. As I said, Kaggle, GitHub, various platforms. I think there's no need for me to mention this particular platform that you have to go here and you'll be mastering the data analytics tools. I think there are multiple projects which I might not be knowing and you might be knowing. So everything just depends on the passion and your interests, and definitely stay up to date. There are many tools that are coming up overnight. So
Yes.
just keep yourself updated. There for say LinkedIn is amazing app, social media platform where you can be knowing the innovations of each and every company, and you can definitely stay up to date and on what technologies that they are using, which companies using big data tools nowadays, and which companies are moving towards AI and so on, and build a portfolio and practice interview questions, and mainly network and collaborate would definitely be my piece of advice to anyone. Having a strong network and collaborative skills is will definitely help you in landing a job. Yes.
That's correct. Yeah. So Manoj, as she had already told, yes, she had done the internship, so where she had done some projects. So Manoj wants to know, like, whether did you take any internship in DataMites?
Yes, I did. I did take an internship in DataMites, and I did work a couple of years with Rubik's as well.
So because regarding the tools also, it's already the answer is given. So if you wanted to be good in data analytics, then of course you need to be good in Python and business intelligent tools. SQL is very, very important. So yeah, when talking about SQL, so how do you think that it's important, Surabhi? How much like you are using SQL?
Yes, definitely. SQL is the base for data analytics, I can say. SQL, if not Python, SQL is definitely, it's like a skeleton, I can say. Um, and every day in my work, I will be working with the SQL. And if for example, you might be working with Postgre or MySQL or my SQL Server or Teradata or so on. There are many databases, and you have to be thorough in that. You might be raised a questions on various SQL concepts, or they might ask you what projects did you work in SQL, like what projects, what tools did you use. So I think SQL is the foundation for data analytics.
Talking about Excel, I have spoken to many data analysts where they do all kind of analysis with Excel, majorly. So how about in your company, like they do use Excel or not much?
Yes, see, Excel, being an Excel expert is definitely a key factor for any data analysis. Even in Power BI, if you want to work, having an extensive knowledge in Excel will definitely help you in mastering the Power BI. For example, in performing the DAX commands in Power BI, you have to make sure that you are very good in VLOOKUPs and various mathematical formulas of Excel. I will use Excel in my everyday tasks.
Okay.
I make sure that I am proficient in maintaining and organizing data and spreadsheets, including dictionaries and metadata repositories, and making sure that I'm skilled in VLOOKUP formulas development and pivot table generation and pivot reporting also. So I can say Excel is definitely a pivotal tool.
Okay. So I don't have the name here. Some participant wants to know how do we know when any updated tools come in the market? So I don't have the name here. See, there are many social media platforms, many websites where you will get to know. That's what, if you're continuously learning something, you will get to know the new tools that are introduced, and which has more opportunities or scope. You will get to know that. I don't have your name here. Chose as anonymous attendee. So there are
Yeah,
many online forums, communities where you will get to know about all these things. Yes,
correct.
Surabhi.
So as you said, and I even said earlier, LinkedIn is definitely one of the powerful tool. And before diving into the new technologies, I would say mastering the database tools like SQL, R programming, like MySQL or like SQL Server, and so on is definitely a structure before going into new technologies. And make sure that you have a business intelligence skill set. Make sure that you know basics of Tableau, Power BI, Excel, Google Data Studio, or Alteryx. All these are fundamental tools. And coming to the technologies, don't just dive into, okay, today something is coming up and I have to go there and learn everything. No, just make sure that you have the foundation, and having the strong foundation will make a easy path for you to learn a new technology. Make sure that you have a good data engineering skills as well. Make sure that you have skills in AWS and Azure, which is a basic necessity for any type of role in data. Whether it is a data engineering or data science or data analyst, they might be expecting you to have certain skills or certain level of knowledge in cloud technologies as well, and having a knowledge in machine learning algorithms, and having few certifications that can provide or justify that you are in a continuous growth mindset will definitely help you.
Yeah. So talking about the certification, what do you think? Like, how much importance should we give for certifications?
So I think my current job, I would say I got a top priority because of my certification. Sometimes it will put you out of a group of people, and sometimes it doesn't make any difference. So it all depends on the interviewer, and it all depends on the organizations that you are giving interviews. So in my last interview, my certification in Power BI, it is one of the major certificate that Microsoft provides. It's a PL 300 certificate. It didn't make any difference, but in the current job that I'm working in, that played an important role in the interview process. I was put ahead of my co-competitors. So I
Yeah.
would say it will definitely showcase your ability to the constant growth and continuous learning. So don't think about, okay, this particular interview will help me in cracking this particular certificate will help me in cracking the interview. Just think like, okay, I have to make sure that I complete this certificate so that I gain certain knowledge from that.
Yeah. So absolutely, like that would be some some preference can be given. Like when people are having certification will have, a difference. They would make difference just in the entry level. But again, cracking the interview and all completely depends on their knowledge, right?
Yeah,
How strong they are in the subject. So that's very important. But they can, that certification would help them, to enter into some interviews, or where companies would give some kind of preference initially, like, where the resume might be selected because of certifications also, right? But
correct.
again, cracking the interview completely depends on the subject knowledge and how much we, what we have done in our project. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. So, uh, I think we have answered all the questions. uh, Okay, Manoj has one more question. We can use coding more in data science, or math we can use more? Manoj, when you talk about data science, it's coding, which is more important than the math. Like when you say mathematics, it's all applied mathematics and applied statistics. And we need to be very good in coding. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much, Surabhi, for your valuable time. You have shared so many things with us. I hope it would be very helpful for the learners and who are preparing for the interviews. So congratulations for your achievement, first of all. And I think this would truly inspire other learners. So thank you so much for your time, Surabhi.
Thank you, Kalpana. Thank you for having me. Pleasure. Pleasure meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you all.